Channel 97 News. I'm Josh Hansen.
And I'm Martin Roundstone. With the winter right around the corner, the drivers at Bureau FHS have a greater responsibility on the roads. Just don't worry, we'll go to Aaron Miles.
With winter roads coming, the roads will be getting dangerous. We interviewed Grant Allen, instructor of Steer Straight Academy, on how young drivers can prepare for winter driving. Allen sees a lot of mistakes made on winter roads, but the biggest mistake is not watching your speed.
Common mistake for young drivers in the winter is pretty much the obvious. They tend to drive too fast, along with everybody else. As soon as the first snow flies, everybody should slow down, including 16-year-olds even more, because they're still inexperienced drivers. They still are learning, so speed plays a major role in a lot of accidents, and so slow down, I guess, is my main point.
Besides speed, Allen had a few other tips for driving on winter roads.
Increase your following distance on vehicles. Most commonly we stay 3 to 4 seconds behind vehicles traveling down the road, but for snow and rain or anything like that, add another second or two. Increase your following distance to 4 or 5 seconds and allow yourself more stopping time. That would probably be the best thing, and once again, slow down.
One of the best ways to prepare for winter driving is just getting experience. At Allen's Steer Straight Academy, Allen says students get the most prepared for winter roads if they attend behind-the-wheel training during winter weather.
But most of the training and lessons learned for winter driving is if you go with me on behind the wheel during the winter times.
Thanks, Aaron.
Last year, Scott Walker was voted into office, and with the laws introduced and passed in a short amount of time, some Wisconsinites threw up a red flag and a recall effort was put into place. Covering the recall efforts in Black River Falls, we go to Tim Norman.
Recall organizers have been out in full force here in Jackson County. Legislation that was passed by the Republican-led Assembly and Senate and signed by Governor Walker spurred the recall elections. While recall organizers make their presence and cause known, Jackson County Republican Chair Jerry Sweeney says that pro-Walker and anti-recall support is out there.
Since the recall has started to go forward, just some of the phone calls that I've gotten as chairman of the Republican Party here in Jackson County, hearing from people I've never ever heard from, and some of the comments that are coming back, people, and again, no matter where they stand on the issue, I think are getting very annoyed with the continual election process.
Sweeney says that recalls, in general, should be avoided.
Me personally, I am not in favor of recalls. I think we had an election, the people spoke, and whether you're in for a 2-year term or 4-year term, that's the term you should be able to fulfill.
That attitude is shared by President of Hoffman Construction, Jim Hoffman.
No, I don't believe that recalls ought to happen unless for malfeasance in office. I believe that recalls because you don't like their vote.
However, Jackson County United Wisconsin co-coordinator says that people are energized and excited to sign the petition.
People are really excited about it, and they're out there. People want to sign the petitions.
Jerry Sweeney, however, thinks that signatures are going to be hard to come by.
I'm not as confident that they're going to get the number of signatures they need as I was maybe last week or 2 weeks ago.
Jackson County Democratic Party Chair Gaylord Uppegard is confident due to the amount of volunteers he has seen.
We've seen people who are at workstations who I've never heard of before. I don't know who they are, and somebody, this is my friend, he or she came with me today to help out because they want to help out. And so I really see people here that are out working on this whole thing that I didn't expect.
Danielson accounts the amount of volunteers to discouragement.
The people of Wisconsin are really discouraged about Walker's agenda, and they want an immediate change. They don't want to wait until his term is up.
People are discouraged and are discouraged for several reasons.
I think probably the number one would be education. He's already cut $1.6 billion from education. The other one that maybe bothers me as much as anything is what I call voter suppression. Statewide, there's over 100,000 Wisconsinites who did at one time vote. They could vote with no problem. Now they're not going to have that right under this law.
Supporters of Walker say that he has balanced the budget without raising taxes.
Support Governor Walker because of his positions on restricting public unions, for one, and secondly, for how he balanced the state budget without raising taxes.
Thanks, Tim.
We go to Aaron Miles and Sydney Harkner in the studio.
Thanks, Josh.
This Thursday, December 15th, marks the 220th anniversary of the creation of our First Amendment and is commemorated as National Bill of Rights Day. OneForAll.us has set up a contest giving 22 students from around the nation a chance to win a $5,000 scholarship by tweeting about the First Amendment.
With only 13 days until Christmas, the students at BRFHS are making their lists and checking them twice. With the story, here's Kyle Oakes.
This is Kyle Oakes from Channel 97. With Christmas right around the corner, Black Falls High School is buzzing with anticipation for a visit from the Jolly Man in the red suit.
I would like a forearm snowboard with work boots, a duck hunting shotgun, and an iPod.
1970 GTO.
I want to get accepted to college for Christmas.
Christmas, I actually just want to spend time with my friends and family, just to have a nice bonding moment.
Thanks, Kyle.
This is Channel 97 News. I'm Josh Hansen.
And I'm Martin Roundstone. Stay cool, Black Falls.